Our topic this morning is about system utilities. And these are the topic to be discussed, of course, the system utilities and their role in computer system servicing. Now, what is system utilities? System utilities are software programs that assist in the management and maintenance of a computer system. They provide essential functions that help optimize the performance and security and stability of the system. So, in other words, kapag sinabi nating system utilities, ito yung mga software programs na dinesign to optimize, maintain, or manage the computer system. So, ito yung mga programs na built-in or kasama sa isang operating system na tumutulong sa pag-maintain, pag-optimize, at pag-troubleshoot ng isang computer. And we have different types of system utilities. Number one is operating system or OS. The operating system is a fundamental system utility that manages computer hardware and software resources. It provides an interface for user to interact with the computer and coordinates the execution of programs. The OS ensures proper allocation of system resources such as memory, CPU, and storage, and facilitates communication between hardware devices and software application. So, balikan natin yung operating system. So, actually, na-discuss na natin ito before na kapag sinabi nating operating system or OS for short, ito yung pinakautak ng isang computer. Ito yung pangunahing software na namamahala sa lahat ng hardware at software resources ng isang device. So, example ng operating system, we have the Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, and iOS. Now, ano ba yung ginagawa ulit ng OS? Discuss ko lang ulit ha. So, kapag sinabing operating system, pinapagana niya ang pag-execute ng mga application na naka-install sa isang device. And siya yung nagmamanage ng memory ng computer. Kinokontrol niya lahat ng mga input and output devices na naka-attach sa computer. Siya rin yung nagbibigay ng user interface. Nagpo-protect sa isang system mula sa mga threats or mga malware. Next is device drivers. A device driver is a software program that enables the operating system to communicate and interact with specific hardware devices attached to a computer. Now, kapag sinabi natin device driver, it is a software program that enables the operating system to communicate and interact with specific devices attached to a computer. So usually, for example, bago natin magamit ang isang device like printer, kinakailangan nating mag-install ng device driver para magkaroon ng communication and understanding ang computer at printer. Although, let's say si printer, tinatawag itong PNP or plug and play na kapag in-insert natin si printer or kinonect natin si printer sa computer without the device driver, magpa-function siya, magpiprint pa rin siya, pero in terms of functionality, in terms of settings, very limited lang siya. Unlike kapag ginamit natin yung isang printer with device driver na naka-install, magagamit natin ng 100% functional yung printer. So, yung tinatawag na device driver is a parang special software na nagbibigay daan sa isang operating system na makipag-usap at makontrol yung isang hardware devices. So, halimbawa ng mga hardware na kinakailangan ng mga device driver. So, we have the printer, graphic card driver, yung sound card driver, network card driver. So, sa madaling salita, ang device driver ay mga software na nagpapatakbo ng hardware devices. Third is BIOS or Basic Input-Output System. BIOS is a system utility that initializes and manages the hardware components of a computer system during the boot process. It provides the low-level instruction to the CPU and other hardware devices, allowing the system to start up and establish communication between the hardware and the operating system. BIOS also allows user to configure hardware settings and perform a specific diagnostic. So kapag sinabi nating BIOS, so it is a firmware program that is built in doon sa motherboard ng isang computer. Siya yung responsible for initializing and configuring the hardware components during the boot process, and siya yung nagbibigay ng basic input-output services doon sa operating system and other software. So si BIOS, isa siyang special type ng software na naka-install sa isang maliit na chip na kung tawagin natin ay motherboard. Ito ay ang mga program na tumatakbo kapag binubuksan natin yung computer. Next is disk defragmenter. Disk defragmenter is a utility program that is used to optimize the performance of a computer's hard disk drive by rearranging data fragmented. When files are created, modified, or deleted on a hard drive, they can be fragmented. Ano ba yung tinatawag nating disk defragmenter? So it is a type of utility software na siya yung responsible sa pag-aayos ng mga piece of file na sinisave natin doon sa hard drive. Na kapag nag-save tayo ng files doon sa hard disk drive natin, hindi ito laging magkakasunod. So mapapansin nyo doon sa diagram, mayroon diyang etong color na sky blue, yan yung data natin. And mapapansin nyo, may mga white area or spaces yan. Yan yung mga pre-space ng hard disk drive natin na hindi nagagamit. So mapapansin natin dito sa diagram na yung mga nakasave na data, once again, ito yung mga sky blue data, hindi siya magkakasunod. And nagiiwan siya ng mga white area. Ayan. So, yung white area na yan, yan yung mga hindi natin nagagamit. So, para ma-rearrange natin itong data natin sa hard disk drive, kinakailangan natin gumamit ng tinatawag na disk defragmenter. Paano ba makakatulong itong defragmentation? Number one, mas mapapabilis yung pag-access ng data. Na kapag ang mga file ay magkakasunod, mas mabilis itong mababasa at maisusulat doon sa isang computer. Number two, mas mabilis yung pag-boot, yung pag-open ng application or ng file. So, ang pag-defragment ng inyong system drive ay maaring mapabilis yung pag-boot ng inyong computer. Then, maayos niya yung overall performance ng hard disk drive natin. Backup utility. Yung backup utility ay isang software tool or program naman na ginagamit para mag-create ng copy of data or files for the purpose of data protection and recovery. It allows the user to create backup of important files, folders, and entire system which can be used to restore data in case of data loss, system failure, or other unforeseen event. So in simple word, ang backup utility ay isang software na nagke-create ng copy ng inyong importanteng file na nakasave sa computer. So for example, kung mayroon kang mga importanteng document, mga pictures, mga video sa inyong computer, maaari mong gamitin ang isang backup utility upang i-copy ang mga ito sa isang external hard disk drive or sa USB flash drive or cloud storage like yung mga OneDrive or Google Drive na kung sakaling masira ang inyong hard drive or computer, maaari mong ibalik yung mga files mula sa backups. Next is System Configuration Utility or MS-config. So the System Configuration Utility, also known as MS-config, it is a system utility in Windows that allows user to manage startup programs and services. It enables user to control which programs and services are loaded during system startup, helping to optimize system performance and troubleshoot issues caused by conflicting software. Na kapag sinabi nating system configuration or MS-config, so it is a type of tool na ginagamit upang baguhin yung mga settings ng inyong computer, lalo na yung mga settings ay may kinalaman sa pag-open ng computer. Ito ay useful lalo na kapag nagkakaroon ng mga problema sa pag-boot or pag-execute ng isang application. Next is role of system utilities in computer maintenance and repair. Number one is performance optimization. So, system utilities help optimize the performance of a computer system by performing tasks such as disk defragmentation, which rearranges fragmented files on a hard disk drive to improve access speed. They can also clean up temporary files, remove unnecessary startup programs, and manage system resources to enhance overall system performance. So the term optimize refers to the process of making something as perfect, effective, or functional as possible. Sa context ng computer system, optimizing typically involves yung uh, pag-improve ng performance, efficiency, or functionality to achieve the best possible outcome ng computer. This includes actions such as maximizing resources utilization, yung pag-enhance ng speed and responsiveness, and minimizing errors or efficiencies ng computer. Number two is security enhancement. System utilities contribute to computer maintenance by enhancing security measures. They include antivirus software, firewalls, and malware removal tools that help protect the system from viruses, malware, and other security threats. These utilities scan for and remove malicious software, update security definitions, and provide real-time protection against potential threats. So example, meron tayong tinatawag na firewall. A firewall, it is a software that sit between a network and the internet. Minomonitor nito lahat ng inbound and outbound network traffic for potential threats. So, siya yung nagsisilbing barrier or harang na siyang nagde-decide what is allowed to come in and out of the network based doon sa predefined rules and configuration. So, iba yung tinatawag nating firewall at antivirus. Si antivirus naman, it is a program na para siyang digital bodyguard ng computer. So, it is designed naman to protect your device from malicious software, often referred to as malware. Next is system diagnostic and troubleshooting. System utilities assist in diagnosing and troubleshooting computer issues. They can perform system scan to identify hardware or software problems, check disk integrity, and analyze system logs for errors or conflicts. These utilities help pinpoint the root causes of issues and provide recommendation for resolution. So kapag sinabi nating system diagnostic and troubleshooting, ito yung tumutukoy sa proseso ng pag-identify and pagre-resolve ng issue or problem within a computer system. Network or other technological infrastructure. It involves yung tinatawag nating analyzing, diagnosing the root cause of the problem, and implementing appropriate solution to resolve it. So for example, ayaw makonect ng computer or laptop sa internet. Meron tayong tinatawag na system diagnostic and troubleshooting na kapag ka may na-encounter na error sa computer, nagpa-function na ito na si system diagnostic and troubleshooting para siya yung mismong mag-solve ng problem and sometimes siya yung nagbibigay ng mga suggested solution. Number 4 is yung tinatawag nating hardware management. So yung hardware management naman, ito yung tumutukoy sa processes, yung mga tools and strategies involved in managing the physical components of computers and related system. So it encompasses different activities like yung mga procurement, installation, configuration, monitoring, maintenance, and disposal of hardware assets. Next, data backup and recovery. So kapag naman sinabi natin data backup and recovery, it is the process of creating copies at para ma-restore yung mga data in case of data loss, na-corrupt yung data, accidental na, let's say, na-delete yung files, or system failure. So it is essential components of data protection and ensures the availability and integrity of important information. Last is system updates and patch management. System utilities help manage system updates and patches, ensuring that the computer system has the latest software versions and security patches. They can automate the update process, check the available updates, and install them to keep the system up to date and protected against vulnerabilities. So, itong system update at patch management ay isang process ng pag-install ng mga bagong version or pag-aayos sa mga software or operating system upang mapabuti yung kanilang performance and yung security. Yung mga updates na ito ay kadalasang inilalabas ng mga developer or ng mga manufacturer upang ayusin yung mga bugs or error, palakasin yung protection laban sa mga cyber threats or yung mga malware, mga virus, at magdadagdag ng mga bagong features. So that's all for today. So I hope you learned and understand our topic about software utilities. Thank you and have a good day.